Welcome and hello, Joe Winkle here. We're here at the United Township Baseball Field for game number 2 of the Class 3A United Township Regional between the United Township Panthers and the Rock Island Rocks. We're just about to get things underway as Rock Island up to bat here first in the top of the first inning. John Douglas pitching for UT. The first pitch. Strike one there to Ashton Faramelli. UT sporting the home black jerseys, white lettering. Rock Island gray jerseys, red lettering. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball one, excuse me. 1-1 the count here. Again, Joe Winkle here at right behind the United Township School here on the UT baseball fields. Douglas third pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 the count on Faramelli. Here's the windup and the pitch from Douglas. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And Douglas fans the first player, which is Faramelli. One gone here in the top half of the first inning.
Batting second for Rock Island, Markel Richardson.
Batting second for Rock Island, number 23, Markel Richardson. Right fielder for the Rock Island Rocks. Here's the windup and the pitch from Douglas. Outside, called strike. 0-1 the count. Get the defensive positioning here for UT real quick. Pitching John Douglas, catching is Rico Esparza. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Outside, ball one. Playing third, Mac Fulton. At short is Bryce Lucan. At second, Mitch Ellison. Playing first is Mitch Schneider. And in the outfield, in left is Alonzo Ochoa. Playing center, Connor Gunneman. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2 on Richardson. And playing out in right field is Aaron Halligan. 1-2 the count to Richardson. Here's the pitch, swung on and between the short and third baseman, and that's a base hit. So one hit already here as Richardson gets on. Now batting for Rock Island is number 6, Paul Sanders.
Batting third, Paul Sanders.
Here's Douglas from the stretch. Richardson at first. Here's the throw over, and in there's Richardson. Schneider playing first. Get the rundown of the lineup here real quick. Faramelli was the leadoff batter for Rock Island. Markel Richardson second. At the dish now is Paul Sanders. Jake Scooter batting cleanup. Austin Chandler 5th. Mitch Erickson 6th. Cullen George 7th. Tyler Pearson 8th. And Luke Smith rounding out the lineup batting 9th. Here's Douglas from the stretch. The first pitch. Swung on and fouled back here. As we're up here behind home plate. Again, like to thank everybody listening in. Joe Winkle here. A beautiful day. A little windy, but we're making it through right now. Top half of the first inning, one gone. Man at first for Rock Island. Sanders at the dish for the Rocks. Here's a pickoff move again over to first. No play, though. Schneider. Time called here by Sanders as he steps back in. 0-1 the count. The right-handed Douglas from the stretch. Looking over. Richardson already going. Here's the throw down to second. Richardson in there way before the throw. As Richardson ran before the pitch was, or before Douglas was even ready to throw the pitch. So now there's a man in scoring position with one gone here in the top half of the first. A base hit probably will score Richardson, as Richardson is one of the fastest players, is the fastest player on this Rock Island squad. Douglas looks him off. Here's a ball hit, foul down the third base line. One, two, the count right now to Sanders. The righty Douglas, man at second, one gone. Here's the pitch. High and outside, ball 2. 2-2 the count. A base hit here anywhere probably will score Richardson unless there's a really good throw in from the outfield. A base hit out of the infield, I should say. So Douglas trying to get Sanders out. Here's a pitch from Douglas. Fouled back right there on the inside part of the plate. Still one, or still two, now 2-2 the count still. Douglas from the stretch, the pitch outside, ball 3. Full count here on Paul Sanders. The righty Douglas from the stretch. You good at bat here by Paul Sanders, working the count back from down 1-2 to working it full. Here's Douglas, the pitch outside, and he walks him. So now man at first and second is what Coach Murph for UT, now up to bat, said he said that the best stick in the Big Six, in the words of him, Jake Scudder at the dish now for Rock Island.
The catcher, Jake Scudder.
And like I said, the head coach for UT, Jeff Murphy, said that Jake Scudder is probably one of the best hitters in the Big Six. He is up to bat now. This is the 4th meeting of the season between these two teams. Look at you. As Doak steps off the mound. Here's the pitch from Douglas. In there, strike 1. Douglas really working the outside part of the play here in the first 4 batters. The pitch there from Douglas, outside, ball 1. Again, this is the 4th meeting of the season. UT took the game here. Then they had a doubleheader at Rock Island. Both games, UT had a 3-0 lead. They ended up losing 4-3. Here's a pitch. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count on Jake Scudder, the cleanup hitter and the catcher for Rock Island. Man at first and second, 1 gone. Richardson at second. At first, Paul Sanders. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Swung on and fouled. Out of play down the third base side. Anyway, back to action here. Douglas from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Scudder. In the dirt. It looked like. So a full count here on Scudder. First and second, 1 gone. Here in the top of the first. Douglas from the stretch. The righty deals. The pitch. Swung on by Scudder. As the fly ball, the center field gunman under it. And he makes the catch. 2 gone. Nice play there as they hold Richardson at second. Now up to bat for Rock Island, number 14, Austin Chandler. The first baseman for the Rocks.
Batting 5th for the Rocks, Austin Chandler.
First baseman Chandler, the lefty, steps in. The righty steps in, excuse me. It's hard to see from back here. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. You get all confused, I guess. After four straight lefties, you know, I'm getting made fun of up here by 2 UT alum, J.P. Brown and Tony Sandoval. It's all good though in the end. Here's a throwback to second. Sitting there is Richardson. Here's the pitch from Douglas outside, ball 1. I'm not going to hear the end of that the rest of the night. Anyway, 1-1 the count here on Austin Chandler. Here's the pitch from Douglas, swung on and fouled back. 1-2. Douglas pitches 1-2 count in the dirt. Ball 2. Gets out in front of Esparza as he throws it back to Douglas. Nothing going on the bases. So 2-2 the count now. Top first. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Outside, full count. Third straight batter, he's got to a full count in this inning. Full count as Douglas steps off, throwback to Lucan. Nothing going though. Douglas trying to get out of this inning without a unscathed. Righty Douglas sets in the throw. High, ball 4 is now he's walked 2 and given up 1 hit. So 2 gone, bases loaded. Up to the dish now is Mitch Erickson, the left fielder for Rock Island.
Next, Mitch Erickson.
Here's the pitch from Douglas, and ground ball to Ellison. Ellison makes the play, throw to first, got him. As the Rock Island Rocks pass on a golden opportunity here in the top half of the first inning. They leave the bases loaded, and Douglas gets out of that jam unscathed. So, after the top half, a lengthy top half of the first inning, it is still scoreless here at UT. Second baseball game ever called. Welcome back, and Joe Winkle here as we're about to start the bottom half of the first inning as the right-hander Aaron Halligan steps up as the first pitch from Erickson, outside, ball 1. Pitching for the Rock Island Rocks today, number 24, Matt Erickson. The lefty Erickson deals the pitch inside, ball 2. 2-0 the count to the freshman Halligan. Here's Erickson now, the windup in the pitch, 2-0 count, outside, ball 3, good eye by the freshman. Here's the windup and the pitch from Matt Erickson, right in their ball, or strike 1.
Yeah, 3-1.
3-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Halligan trying to run it out. The throw to first. In time. 1 gone. Let's get a ring around the defensive setup for the Rock Island Rocks. Pitching is Matt Erickson. In behind, catching is Jake Scudder. Playing third, Tyler Pearson. Playing short, Paul Sanders. As here's the windup in the pitch from Erickson. Right in there, strike 1 on Mitch Ellison, the sophomore. Playing second is Luke Smith. Playing first, Austin Chandler. Playing left, Mitch Erickson. Playing center, Ashton Faramelli. And playing right field is Markel Richardson. Ball low and bounces behind Scudder. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Ellison thought about laying one down there, pulls back, 2 on the count. Bottom half of the first inning here, scoreless. Boom, boom. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Ground ball to the second baseman. Throw to first, got him in time, 2 gone here in the top half of the first. as 2 up, 2 down here to start this bottom half of the first inning for the Rock Island Rocks.
Connor Gunneman.
The lefty Connor Gunneman, number 11, steps in now. The center fielder for UT. Here's the windup in the pitch from Erickson. In there, strike one. The pitch from Erickson. Jammed him inside, foul ball. Fuck you. Oh, and 2 the count on Gunneman. Here's the pitch outside, ball 1. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Swung on and foul off down the right field line. The windup and the pitch from the lefty Erickson. Inside, and it hits Gunneman, so UT gets a free base runner here as so with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning, cleanup hitter Bryce Lucan up at the dish.
Number 7, Bryce Lucan.
As the left-handed sophomore. Pitch high there, ball 1 to Lucan. Gunneman at first. 2 gone here in the bottom half of the first inning. Lucan at the dish. 1-0 the count. The lefty from the stretch. Here's a swing and a ground ball right to the first baseman, and steps on first for the easy out. So the only base runner, a hit batsman, which was Connor Gunneman, as they leave 1 on. So after 1 inning, it is scoreless here at UT. Hello, welcome back. Joe Winkle here to start the top half of the second inning. Regional semifinal game between the 2 and the 3 seed United Township and Rock Island. Here's the windup and the pitch from John Douglas inside for ball 1. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Right in there, strike 1, 1-1 the count. Up to bat right now is in the 7th spot is Cullen George, the DH for Rock Island. The pitch from Douglas, outside, ball 2. Top half of the second inning. 2-1 the count. Here's the windup from Douglas. Swing and a miss there, strike 2. And the pitch from Douglas to George. Lazy ground ball there to Fulton. Fulton throws it across to first for Schneider. Easy play there. Easy as. Okay, so shut your mouth.
Next, Tyler Pearson.
So 1 gone here in the second. Pearson at the dish for Rock Island. The pitch from Douglas, low for ball 1. Here's the windup and the pitch from Douglas. In there, strike 1. 1-1 the count. 1 gone here in the top half of the second inning. Douglas deals to Pearson. Low for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Douglas settles in the windup and the pitch. We're in there for strike 2. A very generous strike zone so far by this umpire. We'll see if he keeps it going all game. Outside, swing and a miss there by Pearson, strike 3, as that's Douglas's second strikeout on the day.
Batting ninth for the Rocks, Luke Smith.
As in the 9th spot, Luke Smith steps in here, the righty. John Douglas dealing for UT. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Low and outside, ball 1. 2 gone here, top half of the second inning. Here in this regional semifinal game between this 2 and 3 seed, the Rock Island Rocks and the United Township Panthers. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Low for ball 2. The winner of this game will play Geneseo on Saturday at 11 in the morning. Geneseo won 3-2 yesterday, defeating Sterling. Here's a pitch swung on there, out to right as a diving play by Halligan. Won't be able to make the play. Foul ball. Douglas sets in the windup and the pitch from John Douglas. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Pitch from Douglas to Smith. There's a ground ball in behind. Two and 2 the count. 2 gone here in the second inning. Still scoreless. Right-handed John Douglas pitching to Luke Smith. Here's the windup and the pitch from Douglas. Swung on and missed. Or a foul tip, excuse me. Thought it was a swing and a miss there, but a foul tip, so still 2 and 2 is the count.
Oh, yeah, so did I.
So here's the pitch from Douglas. Low, and it hops over Esparza. Full count. You're not funny. Anyway, full count. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Fouled on back by Luke Smith. Good at bat here. Good at bat here by the junior infielder. Douglas sets in, full count, dealing to Smith. Here's the windup and the pitch from John Douglas. Swung on in a high fly ball in the infield. Ellison calls for it and makes it as he drops it. Thought he made the catch, but it ended up popping out of his glove. It's the first error of the day made by Ellison. So still with 2 gone as Rock Island goes back to the top of the lineup. Ashton Faramelli, the lefty, will set in for Rock Island.
Ashton Faramelli.
The righty Douglas from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on another pop-up as Ellison has a chance to redeem himself as he makes the catch this time at second. So after a little bit of a scare there on the air by Ellison, he makes up for it and gets the final guy out. So after the top half of the second, it is still scoreless here at UT. Welcome back in. Hello, Joe Winkle here on a very warm and windy day here at United Township. As here's a nice shot by Derek Wessels, but right there is Markel Richardson for the easy catch out there in right field. Batting six now for United Township is Rico Esparza. Here's the pitch from Erickson to Esparza. Outside. Ball one. Here's the pitch from Erickson to Esparza. Slapped down the right field line. Foul ball. One gone here in the bottom half of the second inning, still scoreless here in this second semifinal of the United Township Regional. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Nice little ground ball there to the shortstop. Hopped in the glove, throw to first. Got him in time, two gone here in the bottom half of the second. Stepping in now, the right-handed batsman, John Douglas. Here's the pitch from Erickson. In there, strike one. The pitch from Erickson. Inside, ball one. 1-1 the count here on Douglas. Here's the pitch from Erickson, low in the dirt. Ball two. 2-1 the count on Douglas. Two gone here in the bottom half of the second inning, still scoreless between Rock Island and United Township. Winner plays the Geneseo Maple Leafs on Saturday here at UT. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed by Douglas. 2-2 the count. Pitch from Erickson to Douglas, outside. Ball three, full count with two outs here in the bottom half of the second. The left-handed pitcher Matt Erickson, only base runner on a hit batsman in the top half or the bottom half of the first. Here's a pitch, swung on and missed by Douglas in the dirt. Got him there, as that is his first strikeout of the game. So after 2 innings of play, still scoreless here at UT. Welcome back, Joe Winkle here. Top of the third inning here at United Township as the UT Panthers and the Rock Island Rocks square off in the second semifinal of the UT Regional. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball one to Markel Richardson. Here's the pitch in there for ball or strike one, excuse me. 1-1 the count here on Markel Richardson. The pitch from Douglas outside, or call that a strike. Strike two, 1-2 the count here on Richardson. Got on with a base hit last time, and it is at bat in the first inning. The lefty Richardson steps back in. The pitch from Douglas is swung on and missed. Strike three, as that's John Douglas' third strikeout of the game. Batting now for Rock Island is number 6, Paul Sanders.
Batting next for Rocky, 300 Paul Sanders.
The lefty Sanders sets in the pitch from Douglas, and there's strike one. As Douglas starting to get in a little bit of a rhythm now. Here in the top half of the third, still scoreless. Here at UT. The pitch from Douglas. Ground ball to Ellison. Ellison fields it to throw to first in time for the second out. 2 up, 2 down to start this top half of the third inning.
Batting next for Rock Island, the catcher, Jake Scudder.
As the catcher, Jake Scudder, steps in to the batter's box, the lefty for Rock Island. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Outside. Ball 1. Again, Coach First said this guy, one of the better hitters in the Western Big Six. This time called here by Scudder. 2 gone. Here in the top half of the third inning, scoreless. The pitch from Douglas is outside, but in there for strike 1. 1-1 the count here on Jake Scudder. Again, winner plays Geneseo. On Saturday, Geneseo won with a walk-off single, 3-2 yesterday against Sterling. Here's a pitch swung on there, down the left field line, foul by Scudder. Douglas settles in the windup and the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count. The outside part of the plate, Douglas has been working all day so far here on the Rock Island hitters. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Swung on, grounded to the shortstop, Bryce Lucan. Lucan to throw to first. 3 up, 3 down here in the top half of the third inning. And we are scoreless through 2.5 here at UT.
Number 18, back.
Welcome back here, Joe Winkle. Bottom half of the third inning as UT up. Here's Mac Fulton up at the dish for UT. The pitch from Erickson as Fulton hits a shot right to the second baseman. Easy out there as Luke Smith gets under that one for the first out of this inning. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom half of the third. Alonzo Ochoa now up for UT.
Batting ninth, number 3, Alonzo Ochoa.
Here's the windup and the pitch from Matt Erickson. Ball 1.
No, I don't.
Here's the windup and the pitch from the left of Erickson. Low ball 2. Good eye by Ochoa. Here's the windup and the pitch from Erickson. In there for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Very windy as the wind started to pick up here at UT. Is right here by United Township High School on the UT baseball field. Joe Winkle here calling this second semifinal. Here's a hit there by Ochoa, fielded by the shortstop. The throw to first is in time. Nice play there by Sanders and getting the throw over to Chandler. So 2 gone as UT gets back to the top of the order.
Back to the top of the order. Leadoff hitter, Aaron Hill.
Back to the top of the order here for Halligan as there's a pitch outside, but in there for strike 1. The freshman Halligan. Here's the windup and the pitch from Erickson. Outside, ball 1, 1-1 the count on the only freshman to suit up on varsity for the Big Six this year, Aaron Halligan. Like that. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Swung on and to the center fielder as Faramelli gets under that for the third out. So 3 up and 3 down here for UT. And after 3, scoreless.
Chandler.
Hello, welcome back, Joe and Clear, as we start the top of the fourth inning. Austin Chandler, the righty, steps in now for Rock Island as the right-handed pitcher Douglas throws up in a fly ball there to as Mitch Schneider gets under it and makes the catch. One gone here in the top half of the fourth inning. One gone in the fourth. Stepping in now is Mitch Erickson, the left fielder for Rock Island. So here's the pitch from Douglas. Inside, strike one on Erickson. Is there relation? Here's the pitch from Douglas. Again inside with another strike. 0-2 the count on Erickson. The windup and the pitch from John Douglas. Swung on in behind, foul ball. Here in the top half of the fourth inning, one gone. The 0-2 count on Mitch Erickson. The pitch from John Douglas is swung on in the dirt as Esparza picks it up and throw to first base. Got him in time. So two gone here in the top half of the fourth. As that is the fourth strikeout on the day by John Douglas. As now Cullen George steps in for Rock Island, the righty for the Rocks. Scoreless still here, top of the fourth. Both teams trying to. The Rock Island Rocks stranded, the bases loaded in the top half of the first. Here's the pitch. Low for ball one. Here's the pitch. So that's ball one, as they call the strike there on that first pitch. So 1-1 the count now here on Cullen George. Here's the windup and the pitch from Douglas. Swung on out to right field. Halligan giving chase. Foul ball. So 1-2 the count now here on Cullen George. Again, Rock Island stranded, the bases loaded in the first inning. U.T.H.S only had one base runner all game on a hit Batman by, which Connor Gunman was the person that got hit. Here's a ground ball to Lucan. Lucan fields it to throw across to first. In time, 3 up, 3 down here in the top half of the fourth. Has got a pitcher's duel going on here. And after 3.5 innings, it is still scoreless here at U.T.H.S. At UT, Mitch Ellison now steps in, the righty for UT, as the left-handed pitcher Matt Erickson threw 3. 1 strikeout, no hits given up yet. There's a pitch in there for strike 1. Erickson pounding the strike zone right now. It has been all game. The pitch from Erickson, ground ball, a nice play there by Erickson, and he throws it on to first. 1 gone as Erickson flashes the letter there and throws it over to first. So 1 gone here in the bottom half of the fourth inning as number 11 Connor Gunneman steps in for UT. As here's a hit into left field or on the, as it's a foul ball. Gunneman, the only base runner for UT so far, threw 3 1/3 as he was hit in the first inning. Lefty versus lefty here as Gunneman steps in. The pitch from Erickson is way high and behind him. As the pitch went right over and behind his head. Here's the pitch from Erickson. As it's ground ball, and it is through the gap, and that's the first hit for the United Township on the day. As Connor Gunneman gets on with one gone here in the 4th inning. Let's see if that gives UT a spark the spark that they've needed on the offensive side here through 3 1/3. As Bryce Lucan now steps in for United Township. One gone, man at first. Connor Gunneman at first. The pitch from Erickson. High for ball 1. Gunneman still the only base runner for UT as he was hit in the 1st inning and now is on base again here in the 4th. Erickson looks him over. The pitch from Erickson. Tip foul by Lucan. One and one the count. Bottom 4th. The lefty Erickson looks off Gunneman at first. Here's the pitch as Gunneman's going. Here's the throw down at second, and Gunneman is out at second base. As Sanders got the tag down. It was a bang play at second. Called out as Gunneman. So now at 2 outs here in the 4th. So 2-1 the count. High there for ball 3 as the throw was high at second as Sanders got the tag down in time on Gunneman. So 2 gone now is a 3-1 count to Lucan. The pitch from Erickson. Ball 4 as Lucan gets walked here with 2 gone here in the 4th. Derek Wessels now will step in for United Township, the designated hitter. Here's the pitch from Erickson. In there for strike 1 on Derek Wessels. As the wind's starting to pick up here at UT. Here's the pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2. Here's the pitch from Erickson now to Wessels outside. Ball 1. 2-1 the count here on Wessels. Here's the pitch from Erickson as tip foul by Wessels in behind. Here's the pitch from Erickson to Wessels. Foul off down the right field line. Gone here, bottom of the 4th. Still scoreless. The lefty Erickson dealing the Wessels. Here's the pitch outside. As the count is now at 2-2. Again, Joe Engel here. I'd like to thank everybody for listening in here in the second semifinal of the United Township Regional UT and Rock Island in a scoreless tie here in the bottom half of the 4th. Here's the pitch of Erickson. Low for ball 3, full count. As Scudder looks off, Lucan back to first. UT only with 1 hit in this game. pickoff move over to first as Lucan back in time. The lefty, Matt Erickson. 3 2/3 of work so far. 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 1 hit given up. Wessels at the dish. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Lucan going outside for ball 4. So men at first and second now with the catcher Rico Esparza coming up to bat. So 2 gone. Esparza now steps up.
Number 2, the catcher, Rico Esparza.
As Esparza now steps in. 2 gone, first and second. Here in the bottom half of the 4th, UT with a base hit. Lucan probably will be sending a score. Now let's see what they can do. Here's the pitch inside for ball 1 on Esparza. As Scudder now will go out to talk to Erickson. So Esparza at the dish, 1-0 the count. Lucan at second and Wessels at first. Both reached on walks. As Scudder out to talk to his pitcher, Matt Erickson. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 1-1 the count on Esparza. Nice pitch there from Erickson, who's been a little bit of a control problem here in this inning. 2 walks. His only 2 walks in the game. Both have came in this inning, and both to 1 to Lucan and 1 to Wessels. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Swung on in a high pop-up as Chandler under it makes the catch, and Rock Island gets out of it unscathed as Erickson, nice pitching there to get out of that jam. So still stuck in this scoreless tie after 4 innings. It is UT 0, Rock Island 0. Welcome back, Joe Winkle here. Top half of the 5th inning. Tyler Pearson steps in for the Rock Island Rocks. Here's the windup and the pitch from John Douglas. Outside for ball 1. Douglas so far, 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Here's the windup and the pitch from the right-handed Douglas. Swung on ground ball past Fulton at third. The throw in from Alonzo Cho as Tyler Pearson on. And that's the 2nd hit given up by Douglas. Only the 3rd hit all game. 2 by Douglas, 1 by Erickson. And now batting for Rock Island is number 2, Luke Smith.
Up next, Luke Smith.
The Rock Island 3rd baseman. Or excuse me, the 2nd baseman. Here's a bunt that's gonna roll foul. Have Smith trying to get the runner over to second right now. So Smith steps in, 0-1 the count. Top half of the 5th inning, still scoreless. Here's the pickoff move over to first. Nothing going there. Here's the pitch and a attempted bum play, but a pitch way outside. 2-1 the count here on Luke Smith. Tyler Pearson at first. On deck for Rock Island. Back to the top of the order would be Ashton Faramelli. Here's the pitch from Douglas. High for ball 3. As Smith pulled back in time. So 3-1 count here. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Bunted down the first base line and it rolls foul. But it's going to roll back fair as Schneider made a play on it. It looked like he made a play on it while it was foul, but it must ended up rolling back onto the line. So it's a fair ball, and now runners at first and second, and Pearson and Smith with the top of the order coming back up for Farabelli. And no outs.
Up next for the Rocks, Ashton Farabelli.
As Esparza goes out now to talk to Douglas. Here he goes. Farabelli steps in now, the lefty. Still none gone. First and second. Top half of the fifth, scoreless. Douglas from the stretch to throw back to second. In time, just in time, is Pearson. As they try the pickoff move to second, nothing going. Douglas steps back up on the mound. Trying to see, here's the throw down as Ace. As Farabelli tried to lay down a bunt, but he couldn't pull back in time, so strike one called. 0-1 the count. Esparza giving some signs to his infield. Douglas on the mound. The righty dealing to the lefty, Farabelli. None gone. First and second here. Top half of the fifth. A great chance for Rock Island to cash in. Ellison almost falls trying to pick off at second. Here's Fulton. Fulton has the ball. Eat him up. The throw to first is in time as Ellison makes the play. So they get one. But now runners at second and third with Merkel Richardson up to bat. A great chance to get Rock Island on the board here in the top half of the fifth inning.
Up next for Markel Richardson.
So Douglas in a jam now, second and third, one gone, as a base knock could possibly bring in two here in the top half of the fifth. Still scoreless, one out. Here's the pitch to Richardson. High as Esparza saves one from going over his head. Ball one. Time called here is good because they had no one at second. This is where Douglas steps up in case 2 in a row.
I'll tell you what.
Here's the pitch from Douglas. Richardson swung on and missed. Strike one. Good pitch there from Douglas. Top of the fifth, one gone. Man at second and third. Richardson digs in. Here's the pitch from Douglas trying to get out of this jam. Second and third with one out. Here's the pitch. As a strike there as Richardson failed to pull back in time. So Douglas battles back from the first pitch ball to throw 2 straight strikes in there on Richardson as Rocky was looking for a squeeze attempt to get Pearson in from third. Here's the pitch from Douglas. As a shot there as Lucan makes the diving play at short. Nice catch there by Lucan to save 1, maybe 2 runs on a slow fly ball there to Lucan, and he makes the diving play at short. 2 gone here in the top half of the fifth.
Next for Rocky, number 6, Paul Sanders.
Paul Sanders now steps in a big at-bat here. 2 outs, second and third. A chance to drive in 1, maybe 2 runs here in the top half of the 5th in a scoreless ball game. Douglas sets in the pitch. Swung on to center field. There's its trouble, and Alonzo Ochoa steps up and makes the catch. Thought it was going out to center, but it was in short left, right by shortstop, as the defense comes up and makes 2 huge plays to get the second and third out and gets Douglas out of the jam. And after 4.5 innings of play, it is still scoreless here at UT.
Number 15, the pitcher, John Douglas.
Hey, here's that yak. Welcome back. And Joe Winkle here, bottom half of the 5th inning, as John Douglas steps in after just pitching out of a no-out first and second jam. Ended up turning to a 1-out second and third jam. In that top half of the 5th, he steps in here. His first pitch was a ball by Erickson. Second pitch swung on and missed. Excuse me. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch inside. Base and gets through the first baseman. Douglas stays at first as that ball hops over the first baseman Chandler. So they got 1 on here to start the 5th, and their bottom half of the 5th, and a little bit of momentum here for UT as Mac Fulton will step in, as here comes Grant Webb as a courtesy runner for John Douglas. Let's see if they attempt to just have Fulton bunt Webb over. It'll be interesting to see the play that they make here. So Fulton at the dish, looking to bunt him over. Outside as he doesn't pull back. 0-1 the count. Fulton at the dish for UT. Webb at first. Here's the pitch. As Fulton, nice bunt right back to the pitcher. The throw to first in time as they get the sacrifice play. So 1 gone here in the 5th with the bottom of the order, Alonzo Ochoa, up to bat now. So number 3, Alonzo Ochoa. Nice play there by Fulton to get it right back to the pitcher. Now they got the speedy freshman Webb out there at second. Let's see if Alonzo can get a base knock here, potentially to drive him in. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 to Ochoa. 1-0 the count, 1 gone here, bottom of the 5th inning. Still scoreless here at UT. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 1-1 the count. Ochoa in the righty from the lefty Erickson. The pitch is attempt to bunt. He's going to try to bunt Webb over the third. He's going to be able to do it. Here's the throw at first. In time is a bang play at first as Ochoa almost got on, but another good bunt attempt by UT. 2 sack bunts over as they get Webb from first to third on back-to-back sacrifice bunts. And now Halligan going to try to get a base hit to bring in the first run of the game.
Back to the top of the order, Aaron Halligan.
The freshman Aaron Halligan. Man at third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Erickson Halligan. Ball 1. Very, very close. 1-0 the count. Erickson 4 2/3, 2 hits given up, 1 strikeout and 2 walks. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 1-0 the count to the freshman Aaron Halligan. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Here's a shot to the first baseman. As it ate him up for a second, he's going to be able to get to first in time. Chandler makes up for the play that hopped over him at first, with the first batter. And he steps on first for the out. So Rock Island gets out of there. Jam there in the bottom half of the 5th. So after 5, still scoreless between Rock Island and United Township.
Leading off of the Rocks in the 6th, Catcher Jake Scudder.
Welcome back as we are through 5 here at UT. It is still scoreless. As we start the top of the 6th inning, Jake Scudder, the left-handed catcher, steps in for the Rock Island Rocks. John Douglas starting his 6th inning of work. Here's a pitch outside for ball 1 on Scudder. Here's the pitch outside again, ball 2. 2-0 the count. The windup and the pitch from John Douglas is outside again, ball 3. Outside. Three the count. Here's the pitch from Douglas to Scudder. In there, strike 1. So 3 had won the count. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Swung on and a fly ball out to left. Ochoa trying to chase it down. Foul ball as it hops right as he's running after it. So 3-2 the count. Still a very moderate to high wind out here at UT. It's been windy all game. Very hard to judge fly balls. So 3-2 the count. Top half of the 6th. Here's the pitch outside, ball 4 as he walks Scudder. So now that brings up the first baseman Austin Chandler for Rock Island with 1 on, no outs. As the righty digs in. Waiting. As a courtesy runner here for Scudder, number 20, Trey Siegel. Here's the pitch from Douglas. The throw over to first is not in time. Very close. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Pulls back in time, 1-0. As Chandler was looking to bunt over Siegel.
Courtesy runner for Jake Scudder is Trey Siegel.
Here's the pitch. Douglas outside. 2-0 the count. None gone here. Top half of the 6th inning. Still scoreless between the Panthers and the Rocks. Douglas sets the pitch. In there for strike 1 on Austin Chandler. 2-1 the count now. As Chandler still trying to get Siegel over to second. On deck for Rock Island, Mitch Erickson. Douglas sets the pitch, is bunted down the right field line, but foul. Can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. 2-2 the count here on Chandler. Here's the pitch from Douglas. As, very close there on the outside part of the plate. Full count. Douglas thought it was a strike. Most of the people here thought it was a strike. They even thought it was a strike. Anyway, here's the throw over to first. On a pickoff through there by Douglas. Nothing going. So full count here. None gone. Top half of the 6th inning, still scoreless. Chandler digs in. Douglas from the stretch. The pitch. Bunted down the line. Easy play for Douglas to make it first. So 1 gone. As he sacks Trey Siegel over to second. So now Mitch Erickson's going to dig in now for Rock Island with 1 out. Man at second here in the top half of the 6th inning.
Up next for the Rocks, left fielder Mitch Erickson.
From the stretch, Douglas the pitch. Swung on a miss there by Erickson. Strike 1. The pitch from Douglas as a bunt attempt failed there by Erickson. 0-2 the count. I have to do that. Basketball. So Douglas trying to strike out Erickson. 0-2 the count. 1 gone, man at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So now up is Cullen George. 2 gone here in the top half of the 6th. Let's see if Douglas can get out of this one. Man at second with 2 outs. 15 dealing to 15. As a designated hitter, Cullen George digs in.
That's Cullen George.
Douglas looks him off. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. As a throwback to attempt to throw back at second, as it gets away from Ellison.
Never again.
Oh man. Here's the pitch from Douglas. 0-1 the count. Fouled back. 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. Douglas trying to strike out a second in a row. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Fulton at third. Fulton gets up, makes the throw to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. So through 6 innings of work, it is still scoreless. We go to the bottom half. A scoreless tie here between Rock Island and United Township.
Oh, cool. You should do that. That's close. Big kills.
Oh boy. Hello, welcome back. Joe Winkle here as we start the bottom half of the 6th. Mitch Ellison digs in for UT, the second baseman. Here's a pitch in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch from Erickson. High, a little bit high there for ball 1, 1-1 the count on the sophomore Ellison. Oh boy. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2-1 the count on the sophomore. On deck is number 11, Connor Gunneman. Bryce Lucan warming up in the bullpen right now for UT. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Low for ball 3. Good eye there by the sophomore. Here's a pitch in there for strike 2. Full count here on Ellison. Here's the windup and the pitch from Erickson. In there for strike 3. Thought it was inside. Very, very close. But they called the strike anyway, and now with his second strikeout of the game through 5 1/3 innings pitched.
next for the Panthers, center fielder Connor Gunn.
As Guns works in. Here's a pitch. Outside, but called strike one. Lefty to lefty. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Swung on in a little dribbler there to second. Here's the pitch, or the throw over to first in time.
I know what you were saying. I didn't know what you were saying.
So with two gone here in the bottom half of the sixth, Bryce Lucan will dig in for the Panthers. You guys said you don't have a pitch
Up
count?
next for the Panthers, the shortstop Bryce Lucan.
Here's the pitch to Lucan. In there for strike one. The pitch from Erickson to Lucan. Swung on and fouled. Oh, and 2 the count. 2 gone, bottom half of the sixth. The pitch from Matt Erickson is outside for ball one. The windup and the pitch from Erickson is just a little bit high there for ball two. So 2 and 2 the count now on Lucan. Derek Wessel's on deck for United Township. No one on, 2 outs here, bottom half of the sixth, still scoreless. Here's the pitch from Erickson. And a hopper there to the third baseman. The throw to first is high, or over the first baseman's head. Here's Lucan rounding first now. And he's going to be into second standing up as the throw from Pearson went over the first baseman, Austin Chandler's head, and heads up base running there by Lucan.
I said he's 6'5".
As Lucan gets to second with 2 outs, and now Derek Wessel's up to bat.
Up next for the Panthers, the designated hitter Derek Wessels.
Come on, boys.
The righty Wessel steps in. Erickson settles from the stretch. The pitch. High for ball one, 1-0. Another chance for UT to score this first run of the ball game here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on down the right field line, and that is going to hook foul. One and one the count. Wessel steps in. Matt Erickson from the stretch. Looks off Lucan. Here's the pitch. Shot there to center field. That is gonna get a catch by by Richardson out and right. What a catch by Markel Richardson as he was running back and dives to make the catch. And that play right there might have just saved the game for Rock Island. What a play there by Richardson to end the sixth. And we are still scoreless heading into the last inning of play here at UT. Hello, welcome back. Joe Winkle here as
Rocks number 25, Tyler.
Tyler Pearson digs in for Rock Island here in the top half of the seventh inning. Strike one there as Pearson thought about bunting. Off the back end of an outstanding play out in right field by number 23, Markel Richardson. A ball hit out there by Derek Wessels. Here's the windup in the pitch from Douglas. Well, one hopper into Esparza's glove. 1-1 the count. Anyway, if that ball gets down, that is an easy. Lucan could basically walk home the way or where that ball was hit, and that saved the run. So it is still scoreless here as we start the top half of the 7th, 1-1, or 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Inside ball 1. Or ball 2, excuse me. Here's the pitch from Douglas. High foul ball. Heads up back here as it lands right here behind the booth. So 2-2 the count. Douglas dealing to Pearson. Here's the pitch, as that's a shot down the right field line, but foul. Here's the windup and the pitch from Douglas. Swung on and right over the Mac Fulton's glove at third, and that's going to get down for a fair ball. Pearson is rounding first, and he is going to be in there standing up at second. So a leadoff double for Rock Island here to start the top half of the 7th inning. And the Rocks are in business now. That is their 4th hit of the game, and now Esparza giving a signals there to his infield. Luke Smith now digs in. The second baseman for the Rocks. As Douglas, as they're trying to bunt him over to third. Here's Schneider. The throw to first as Ellison's covering, makes it in time. So now, man at third as Ashton Faramelli has a chance to get an RBI here, which would be the first run of the game. Still here in the top half of the last inning. So 1 gone here in the 7th. Man at third, Tyler Pearson. Ashton Faramelli at the dish. The last 2 innings, the Rocks have stranded runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Outside, high and outside, 4-1. Doak settles. Here's the pitch. Swung on and a fly ball out there to shallow left field. Alonso giving chase, makes the catch. Nice step up there by Ochoa to make the catch. With 2 outs now as Markel Richardson, who just made an outstanding play on the defensive side of the ball to save runs for UT, going to try to do it here on the offensive side of the ball.
Up next for the Rocks, 2-hitter Markel Richardson.
What is he on the game? What is he? No, I mean like.
Here's the pitch to Richardson. A little ground ball. Ground ball foul, so the first strike on Richardson. Man at third, Pearson. Richardson at the dish. Douglas pitching. 2 outs here, top half of the 7th inning, in a scoreless tie. From the stretch, Douglas to the lefty, Richardson. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. Nice pitch there by Douglas as he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this. One strike away is Douglas of getting out of this inning. Here's the pitch as it's fouled on back. Oh, weird. Oh boy. Douglas settles as Richardson digs in. 2 strikes, 2 gone here in the bottom half, or the top half of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1. And nice stop there from Esparza. One and 2 the count to Markel Richardson. Top half of the 7th. Scoreless tie, man at third. Tyler Pearson. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Douglas and UT get out of it again. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th. UT's got a chance to win this thing. It is scoreless after 6.5 innings of play. We'll be right back.
That's a movement on it. That was
His 6th strike.
eighth straight runner of the day.
They've straightened 8.
Yeah.
Leading off for the Panthers.
Hello, welcome back. Joe Winkle here as we got a chance.
Rico Esparza.
Here, UT's got a chance to win this thing. Bottom half of the 7th inning. Rico Esparza digs in for UT. Big time moment here. Bottom half of the 7th inning. Scoreless tie. Regional semifinal game. Here's the pitch. And there for strike 1. John Douglas on deck for the Panthers. Here's the pitch to Esparza. Swung on ground ball to second. Here's the throw to first. In time, 1 gone. So 1 out here, bottom of the 7th. 6 in the 3rd innings, thrown by Matt Erickson, and both pitchers have pitched an outstanding game.
Number 15, the pitcher, John Douglas.
Here's Douglas, who just got done getting out of another jam. His 3rd or 4th of this game. Here's the pitch from Erickson to Douglas. Ball or strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. 0-1 the count to Douglas. Here's the pitch from Erickson. High for ball 1. You got to think Douglas is looking for anything good to get contact here. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed on the inside part of the plate. 1-2. A very big swing taken there by Douglas. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 2. 2-2 the count. As pitcher dealing to pitcher right now. Mac Fulton on deck for UT. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed as Douglas strikes out. 2 gone. That was a big strikeout there by Erickson, his 3rd of the day. So Mac Fulton will step up now. Number 18, the 3rd baseman for UT.
Up next for the Panthers, Matt Fulton.
2 gone here in the bottom half of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed there by Fulton. Fulton steps in again. Here's the windup and the pitch from Matt Erickson. Inside, ball 1, 1-1. Good eye there by Fulton. On deck is Alonzo Ochoa for UT. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed there. Strike 2. Here's the pitch to Fulton. Swung on and fouled off down the right field side. Can't see it. 1-2 the count to Fulton. Here's the windup and the pitch from Erickson. Swung on and fouled in as Fulton just staying alive right now. Still 1-2. So now is get back going here. 1-2 the pit, or 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Erickson. In the dirt, ball 2. Good eye there by Fulton. So 2-2 the count. Big deep breath taken there by Fulton as he steps in. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit out. There is, going after that is trouble, waved off, and that is going to be caught there by Paul Sanders. So we have free baseball here at the sectional game here or the regional semifinal game. Getting all mixed up here. So after 7 innings of play, we are still scoreless here at UT. Hello, welcome back here. Joe Winkle here as we are now in the top of the 8th inning. Free baseball here in the top as we start the 8 extra innings here at UT. John Douglas working into his 8th inning of work as Paul Sanders steps in for Rock Island. Here's a pitch on the just outside as ball 1 there. This is not uncharted water for Douglas. He has pitched over 7 innings before at the slow for ball 2. Douglas pitched 9 innings in an extra innings game out in Quincy earlier this year. Ended up winning that game. 2-0 the count. Douglas settles in as Sanders digs in. Here's the pitch. And in there for strike 1. Good pitch from Douglas, as he is still throwing heat right now for the Panthers. In a back and forth pitcher's duel. Here's the windup and the pitch from Douglas. Ball 3. 3-1 the count on Paul Sanders, the Rock Island Rock shortstop. Here's the pitch, swung on there, and that is out. And Lukin with a great catch as he makes the play over his head, as that ball was about to fall in between him and Alonzo Ochoa out there in very shallow left field, as Lukin just reaches his gloves back, and that is the second gem. That's the second gem by Lukin in this game. What a grab there by Bryce Lukin.
Catcher Jake Scudder.
1 gone here in the top half of the 8th.
Oh yeah, I still get the pitch that one right field just to put it back.
Jake Scudder now stepping in. The catcher for Rock Island. Scudder was showing bunt there for a second, but he pulled back ball 1.
Too slow.
So the cleanup hitter for Rock Island. Here's the pitch from Douglas. Swung on and ground ball to first as Schneider runs up and tags the base. So 2 gone now here in the top half of the 8th inning. So Austin Chandler now up to bat for Rock Island.
Up next for Rocky, Austin Chandler.
Top of the 8th inning. Here at UT, still scoreless. Douglas, the windup and the pitch to Chandler. A tad low there for ball 1. The windup and the pitch from Douglas outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count on Austin Chandler. Douglas now takes a second. Chandler digs back in. Douglas gets a sign from Esparza. Here's the windup and the pitch from John Douglas. In there for strike 1. Right there on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the pitch from Douglas. 2-1 the count. Low for ball 3. Two outs, top half of the 8th inning. Chandler digs in, 3-1 the count. as Douglas pitches that one in there for strike 2. Full count. Nice pitch there from Douglas. As that one had some movement on it. Full count. Here's the pitch from Douglas. In there for strike 3. Right on the corner. Chandler did not like that one, but Douglas fans him there as we go now to the bottom half of the 8th. His 7th strikeout of the game, and through 8 innings of work for Douglas, we go to the bottom half of the 8th. UT with the 9-1-2 hitters in the bottom half. They have a chance to win this. We are still scoreless here at UT. Welcome back here, Joe Winkle here. Bottom half of the 8th inning. Alonzo Ochoa digs in with Matt Erickson still dealing for the Rock Island Rocks. That pitch just outside for ball 1. The pitch in there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Erickson so far 7 innings pitched, 2 hits only, 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. Here's the windup and the pitch from the lefty. Inside, but strike 2. As the windup and the pitch from Erickson swung on and fouled back by Ochoa. 1-2 the count. Aaron Halligan, the freshman, who has had some big clutch moments this season already, with a chance to have another if Ochoa can get on here. Here's the pitch. And they're going to call that a strike there on the outside part of the plate. That ball looked to be outside, but no real big argument there from Ochoa. So Halligan now steps up, the freshman, as that's Erickson's 4th strikeout of the game. Here's the windup and the pitch from Erickson. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, that's supposed to pitch. No, got him. They got kind of
The windup and the pitch, Erickson outside. Ball 1, 1-1 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ooh, a big hack there taken by Halligan. 1-2 the count now on the freshman with Mitch Ellison on deck. After Ellison would be Gunneman and Lucan. One and two the count. The windup and the pitch from Erickson. Ground ball there to second. Easy play there, throw to first. Got him in time. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 8th. As Mitch Ellison now, the sophomore second baseman, will dig in for the Panthers.
Up next for the Panthers, second baseman, number 12, Mitch Ellison.
Number 12.
Number 12.
2 gone here, bottom of the 8th. Here's the windup and the pitch from the lefty Erickson. In there for strike 1. As Erickson steps off the rubber for a second. Now back on. Here's the windup and the pitch. High for ball 1. 1-1 the count on Mitch Ellison. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Connor Gunneman on deck for the Panthers. As Erickson still dealing here. Here's the windup and the pitch. In there for strike 2. UT has been very, very lenient on swinging the bat here in this bottom half of the 8th. Here's the windup and the pitch with 2 strikes. Swung on and sliced out of play. Down the right field line. Still 1-2 the count. 2 gone. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Swung on and fouled back by Ellison. Staying alive here, still 1-2. Erickson now steps back on the rubber. The lefty dealing to Ellison. The windup and the pitch. Swung on and fouled back again, right here behind the booth. Into the trees and onto the street behind the field. Wind up in the pitcher from Erickson, swung on and fouled back again. But that's the 4th straight pitch he's fouled off.
Yeah. And I've never hit that down. When do you think they're putting that?
Here's the pitch from Erickson, inside there. Ball 2. So here's Erickson, wind up and the pitch. Fouled again by Ellison. So at the 5th pitch, he's fouled off in this at bat. Way to stay alive by the sophomore. Ellison would love to get on and have a chance for any chance for Gunneman to possibly drive him in. As now Erickson steps back on and Ellison digs in. The windup and the pitch. Outside, ball 3, full count. Good eye there by the sophomore. The windup and the pitch from Erickson, full count. Swung on and a drive, hooking foul, and out of play in right field. Full count. Here, Erickson pitching to Ellison. The windup and the pitch is high for ball 4. Nice at bat there by Mitch Ellison, fouling off pitch after pitch. That at bat had to be at least 10 or 11 pitches. Here comes Connor Gunneman. As Gunneman steps in. Erickson from the stretch. The pitch. As that's a ground ball to second. As it bobbled in. Gunneman is in time in there at first. For a second, I thought the umpire made the out gesture. So now UT with men at first and second, 2 outs, as Gunneman runs out an infield single. Lucan now is going to... Man at first and second, 2 gone. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Welcome back here, Joe Winkle here after the timeout. So we got a situation here, 2 outs, a walk and a infield single by Connor Gunneman. An error by the second baseman as Gunneman beat out the throw after an 8 up. Second baseman Luke Smith, Keddy Lucan, Bryce Lucan for UT with Mitch Ellison at second, and Connor Gunneman at first. A chance for Lucan to possibly end this game, and you got to think a base hit here, and Ellison's going to try to score. So, as they leave Erickson in from the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1 as Ellison was caught with a huge lead in between second and third.
About the shirt style.
Ellison was almost in between second and third. He was really far out. That was a close call if Scooter would have tried to throw him out.
Why? Because he's just secretly.
So now 1-0 the count. As the jokes from the press box keep going on out here. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 gone, man at first and second. Mitch Ellison at second, Connor Gunneman at first. Ellison reached on a walk, about an 10 or 11 pitch walk. Gunneman reached on a error by the second baseman and beat out the throw. Now Bryce Lucan with a chance to possibly win this game and keep their season alive. Here's the pitch, as it's a chopper right over the pitcher with a play that Lucas had a chance to run out in time. Nice play by the second baseman as Lucan almost beat out that throw. We are going to the 9th inning of play here in this ball game. Scoreless after 8. Welcome back, Joe Winkle here as defensive changes for UT. Bryce Lucan comes in to pitch for the Panthers. Aaron Halligan moves in from right to play second. Nick Pearson goes out to play right field, and Mitch Ellison moves over to shortstop. So now we start the top of the 9th. Mitch Erickson at the dish for the Rock Island Rocks. Here's the pitch from Lucan outside. Ball 1. Still scoreless here in the top half of the 9th. The windup and the pitch from Lucan. In there for strike 1. Nice pitch there from the sophomore. The pitch from Lucan. Swung on down the first base side and foul ball. Oh, they're going to say it's a...
They're saying it's foul.
They called it foul as Erickson's still running. I thought I heard foul, but Erickson kept running like it was fair, so... A foul ball there, right over the first, really, really close. A very, very close play at first, so. So nonetheless, 1-2 the count now. As Erickson steps back in. Erickson digs back in. The right-handed pitcher, Lucan, winds up, and the pitch. Ground ball to third. Fulton eats up Fulton. He cannot make a play as Erickson runs it out, and now Cullen George will come up to bat for the Rock Island Rocks with none gone and 1 on at first for the Rock Island Rocks.
Up next for the Rocks, Cullen George.
Bryce Lucan from the stretch, pitching to Cullen George. Here's the pitch, as they're trying to bunt Erickson over. 0-1 the count. Lucan from the stretch. Erickson with a pretty decent leadoff over there at first. Showing bunt is George. A pickoff move over to first. In time. As he's safe down at first base.
Oh my God.
Showing bunt again. Here's a pitch low for ball 1. 1-1 the count. George shows bunt again. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. Nice pitch there by Lucan. So 1-2 the count. Mitch Erickson at first, on deck for Rock Island. Tyler Pearson, excuse me. The righty George. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes. Here's a bunt that goes foul.
Right.
So that's strike 3. So the K there for Lucan. So 1 gone here in the top of the 9th. Up to bat now is Tyler Pearson.
25, Tyler Pearson.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike one on Tyler Pearson. Nice pitch there from Lucan, the sophomore. Lucan from the stretch. Here's a pickoff move to first. In there safely is Erickson. Pearson up on deck, Luke Smith for the Rock Island Rocks. One gone, top of the ninth, still scoreless here at UT. The pitch from Lucan is swung on and foul ball as it hit off the plate. Oh, and 2 the count. Now on Pearson. Lucan steps up, still 1 out, scoreless ball game, top of the 9th inning as Lucan steps off the mound and takes a second. Now he steps back on. Pearson digs in 0-2. Erickson at first. From the stretch, Lucan the pitch, swung on and fouled back. Still 0-2. Lucan now on the mound. 0-2 the count. 1 gone. How the Panthers like a ground ball. Here's a run. Here's Rico Esparza. The throw to second is not in time. As Esparza had it, Esparza couldn't get the ball out of his glove at first when he tried to throw down to second. It was a good throw by Esparza. It was late coming out. As Coach Jeff Murphy for UT out there to talk to the umpire. As Murph argues that call at second. So man at second now, and Rock Island has a great chance here to take the lead again, or take the lead. And now pitch fouled behind the plate. They've stranded, I want to say 8 on so far through 8 left on base through 8 1/3 innings. They had the bases loaded in the first. They had second and third with 1 out in the 5th or 6th. Here's the pitch from Lucan outside. Ball 2. 2-2 the count now on Tyler Pearson. 1 gone. As a base hit here will probably score Erickson. Erickson is really fast out there playing at second right now. Lucan looks him off. Here's the pitch. A ground ball there to short. Ellison boots it, but he regains it. The throw to first is it. Not in time as Pearson is safe at first, and now runners at first and third for the Rock Island Rocks with only 1 gone here.
Up next for the Rocks, 2, Luke Smith.
How the Panthers would love a ground ball here to have a chance to get an inning-ending double play. So Lucan now in a jam, first and third, 1 out. Luke Smith up to bat for the Rocks. The pitch from Lucan, an attempt at a possible squeeze play, as it's ball 1 to Luke Smith. Smith digs in now for the Rocks. First and third, 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch, stealing. Here's the throw. Pearson will get in there as Esparza does not make a throw down to second. Heads a good idea there by Esparza probably not to make the throw, as Erickson had his eyes looking at home, waiting for Esparza to throw that ball to second. So 1-1 the count now. Lucan, second and third, one out. Here's the pitch to Smith. In there for strike two. Nice pitch there by the sophomore Lucan. So now 2-2 count. Luke Smith trying to get anything, as a base hit could more than likely bring in 2 runs in this scoreless tie here in the 9th inning. The windup in the pitch from Lucan. Out there, ball 3, 3-2. Or 2-2, excuse me. Smith digs in the pitch from Lucan and fouled back. Two and two the count. Bryce Lucan trying to get out of this jam. The Rocks have stranded 8 on base so far. Second and third, one out. Here's the pitch from Lucan. Ground ball as Ellison looks off the runners at second and third. Nice play there by Ellison to look him off and get the out at first. So now the top of the order comes up. Ashton Faramelli, who is Faramelli is 0 for 3.
Batting order is Ashton Caramelli.
Faramelli is 0 for 3 so far on the day. 0 for 3 with a sac bunt. So a chance here for Faramelli. 2 gone. Runners at second and third. Lucan from the windup. The pitch. In there, looked like a strike, but a ball there called by the umpire. 1-0 the count. The pitch there, high for ball 2. 2-0 the count on Faramelli. Like I said, 0 for 3 with a sacrifice bunt in this game. Lucan trying to get out of this jam in the top of the 9th. The windup and the pitch from Lucan is in there for strike 1. Nice pitch there by the sophomore. On deck is Markel Richardson, if Faramelli can get on. The pitch is swung on and a liner, and Ellison makes the catch for the 3rd out. Or no, it's going to eat him up. I thought he made the catch. So that's going to score Erickson. I thought Ellison made the catch, but he ended up trapping it. So the first run gets across in this game with 2 gone in the 9th inning, and it is 1-0 Rock Island here.
Next up, Markel Richardson.
The pitch from Lucan, trying to bunt him over. Strike 1 as no throw at second to Faramelli. Richardson is 1 for 4 on the day. Here's the pitch from Lucan, outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. So now we know UT is going to have to score in the bottom half of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch from Lucan. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Lucan. One and 2 the count from Lucan. As that will hopped, and a chance for Pearson to score. The throw at the dish he is in there, safe, and it is now 2-0 Rock Island. And UT is now in a big hole. The second run.
Yep. Second run. Both all under.
The second run in this, neither run has been earned. So 2 unearned runs here on Lucan. Here's the pitch A little pop up to the dugout off the top of the third base dugout. Two 2-0 lead for the Rocks here in the top half of the ninth. So UT has given up 2 runs here in this top half. Here's the pitch from Lucan. Swung on up the middle as Ellison makes a play. The throw to first is not there, and that is the 3rd run scored. As it is now 3-0. 3-0 Rock Island. It's 3 runs, all unearned to Bryce Lucan, and now as Coach Dan Erickson now is going to come out to talk to Bryce Lucan. So, welcome back. Joe Winkle here, top half of the 9th inning. It is now 3-0 Rock Island. The pitch from Bryce Lucan as they're trying to bunt him over. Here's the throw down. Rico Esparza at second is in time. Nice play by Esparza as they come off. They give up 3 runs in that top half of the inning, and now going into the bottom half, it is 3-0. Rock Island leads. Welcome back, Joe Winkle here, bottom half of the 9th inning. Matt Erickson still throwing for Rock Island. Here in the bottom of the 9th. Oh boy. Excuse me now as we are about to get things back underway. Derek Wessels is up to bat now for UT. Rico Esparza is on deck for the Panthers. The pitch from Erickson as Wessels steps out for a second. Wessels now. The windup and the pitch from Erickson. And a base hit up the middle, and that's a good way to get this underway as they need 3 runs here in this inning to have a chance to come back. That's the 3rd hit for UT on the day. So Esparza now up to bat. Wessels at first. Outside there to Esparza as Wessels gets back. Wessels at first. Matt Erickson pitching. 3-0 the lead right now for the Rocks, bottom of the 9th. Tying run on deck for the Panthers. Here's the pitch as Esparza swings and misses there. Strike 1. Erickson deals. The swing and a miss there by Rico Esparza. So 1-2 now with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch, Erickson outside, ball 2, 2-2 the count. Trying to get him chasing outside on the outside. So Erickson settles in. Esparza digs in. The lefty Erickson pitches. The swing and foul off in behind. Right back in behind here. 2-2 the count on Esparza. Tying run on deck for the Panthers. At first is Wessels. The pitch from Erickson. High for ball 3. Good eye there by the junior catcher Esparza. 3-2 the count. The pitch from Erickson is swung on, and that is out in center. And a good catch there out at center by Ashton Faramelli. That's the 2nd good play out there by the outfield today by Rock Island. 1 by Richardson and 1 by Faramelli. So now 1 gone here in the bottom of the 9th. Nick Pearson up to bat now for UT. Pearson steps in. Here's the pitch from Erickson. Swung on and a nice catch there at short and a throw to first. Double play, and the Rock Island Rocks take this game in the regional, and they will move on. A great catch at short by Paul Sanders, and a throw to first doubles off Wessels. And the United Township Panthers postseason drought continues. They have not won a postseason game since 2005. As the drought continues here today, as the Rocks will play the Geneseo Maple Leafs on Saturday at 11 o'clock. That should be a good one there between Rock Island and Geneseo. So, again, I'd like to thank everybody listening.